Das ist nicht mein Auto. Wenn ihr wissen wollt, wie viel deutsche Autos hier auf Jamaika kosten, dann bleibt dran. Hallo und willkommen zu Zeig mit Jamaika. Mein Name ist Ricarda und ich stehe hier vorm ATL Autohaus in Montego Bay und möchte heute mal herausfinden, was man denn so für die Porsche, BMW, Audi und VW hier auf der Insel so zahlt.
Ja, die ATL Autohäuser gibt es hier und in Kingston. Dieses hier heißt lustigerweise auch Autobahn. Und ich werde jetzt mal so tun, als ob ich als Kunde hier interessiert wäre an so einem Auto.
Good morning. Afternoon.
It's good morning.
Oh, it's morning still. I would like to know some prices for the car, but I see no prices outside, inside. Thank you.
Morning, my name
Good
is
morning.
Craig.
My name is Ricarda.
Ricarda?
Ricarda, like Ricardo.
Oh, Ricarda.
Ricarda.
Thank
Thank you very much. Yeah, I see no prices here for the cars outside and put us interested in the prices.
Checking the prices?
Yes.
Which one of models are you interested in?
Oh.
SUVs or cars?
So, normally the SUVs.
So we do have SUV starts at 11.3 million dollars, which is the X1, but those are negotiable. So we can go low as roughly about maybe 9.7 on one of them. Starting price on these, brand new, you're looking at 11.3, but we can go low as actually 9.7 on them. So.
It's already with tax and everything.
Yes, ma'am. I can take you through the features, but let me put this.
I'd actually recommend the X3. And the reason being is that this has actually been growing in size for a few generations now. And this current X3, in terms of its interior space, is similar to the X5 of about 2 generations back. Alright, so we usually find that a lot of our customers are pretty happy with this in terms of its space, where it gives you adequate seating space. If you have your family, they can sit quite comfortably in the back as well. And you do have a lot of luggage space as well. And in addition, because you said that you were going in the Treasure Beach area, you do have adequate ground clearance. So if you're going over, like you said, the potholes, some of the rougher areas, this is definitely an SUV that will take us on quite easily. And these right now we have starting at about 11,995, so 12 million, and they'll go up to about 13,995 depending on the spec that you're taking, the spec and package. So this particular one is also the new 2022, which was recently facelifted. So they redesigned the entire front fascia. They also did some new taillights, as well as a rear bumper, and they've actually ported on a lot of the features from the X5 and made it now standard for the X3. So some of our models are actually produced in Germany, and we actually have some models that are produced in the US as well. We should take a look inside. So all of this is actually where you're getting the Live Cockpit Pro. So you're getting the full digital instrument cluster, as well as the upgraded 12-inch display. The design element has also been ported over from the X5 as well. So they're moving more towards that new design language. And also you have a few extra features such as the more updated parking assist, where reversing assistance is now available. So you can actually take you out of a tight spot if you need to. The major advantage that you have with the SUVs is that you can just keep driving at a moderate pace. Whereas with these, you have to slow down for a crowd, which is definitely not something that's really convenient. Because sometimes you see a pothole, whereas that can actually just ride it in and out. This you have to slow down, you have to kind of take your time and ride it through.
This is the X5. How much was this again?
So these right now we have starting at 17,995. Alright, but in terms of actual leg space, it is slightly longer than the X3, which is a bit better.
Yeah, and you have luggage space. If we're going on round trips and so on, you can hold a lot of luggage.
So quite a bit of luggage space available. The X3 actually has one flat seat, so it doesn't have a spare, but the X5 actually does have a spare. So under here, is going to be filled with that side. However, again, because you do have run flat, some persons do take the spares out and they'll just use the underbed space for extra storage.
Do they trust in God they get no punch?
True. But again, that's the beauty of the run flat because you can, even with bunker, you can roll up so you can still drive more. We could actually set up and do a test drive on a few models so we can kind of track the because the demo for the X3 will actually be here. It's actually going to be here next week for sure. So we actually have the 1, 3, and the 5, so you can actually do them back to back just to see exactly how you feel about it.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
So over on this side we have all the Volkswagen cars on this side.
Normally, I really love the Volkswagen. That was my very first car in Germany.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Golf 3.
So which one?
The Golf 3.
The Golf?
And I loved it so much.
So really what we have is for our market in Jamaica, the Zeig one is really the best seller.
Yeah, I see so much on the road.
Yeah, so we have a lot of Zeig ones and we do have the Amarok and the Toyota. You'll definitely see us at Amarok because it's more, it was a pickup, so it's definitely more commercial. The Zeig one definitely hits a sweet spot where you have so much space because these come with a 5 plus. So like I said, we actually have quite some different space. So for what you don't need, you can actually see this as typical bed space. Because these are 5 plus 2, you ever need the extra seating at the back, maybe for like kids, you can actually pull over.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So this actually will pull up. This will actually pull up to additional seats at the back. Of course, under here, you still have a spring.
Oh, I never noticed that it had 2 extras. And the price range?
These are starting at 7 million, and they range up to so this car is 9.9 at the moment. So typically between 7 and 9.9, depending on the spec. Don't mind if you need a full top.
Audi. Oh, the Q5.
First time you do?
Yeah.
This was recently introduced by Audi as well.
Hello, afternoon. I'm good, thank you. Yes.
Check, please. Thank you. Did you sanitize? You can do so over there.
I did it on the other side? No.
So this is the sport bike, which is supposed to have a more coupe-like design.
Looks dangerous. Yeah. That's the cool tree, the blue one. Nice color. The blue one, the cool tree.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. Can you put a cold drink?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much. Yeah. How much the Audi, the Q5 go? It looks impressive.
Alright, so the Q5, hold on, let me get some work. My hands, everything on this
Yes. Hello, afternoon, morning.
Rory Bruno.
I'm good, thank you.
What's your name, man?
Ricarda.
Ricarda. Okay. So, yeah, I'm the one going to show you the Audis. Not sure which particular model you're interested in. Q5? Well, I'll show it to you. So we have a few of these. Right now we have different color options. This is the Navarro metallic. The price is start from about, sir?
It's a great color.
Yeah man, it's very very nice. We also have it in that color, the limited black metallic as well. We have the glacier white with that color out there. We have the material red, so we have two different colors available for the same vehicle. Alright, so this is the Q5. This is actually the sport trim, but most things I'm going to point out now are standard, which is a good thing about them. Let's start off. LED headlights come as standard. You have 4 parking sensors on the front as standard, so if you get too close to anything in the front, you will notify that your seat and a full big touchscreen in the middle there, and you'll also hear it as well. You know the Q5 is the best selling Audi worldwide. We come to the quattro, which is the all-wheel drive system, the best in the world. They come with a 2-liter turbocharged engine. You have diesel or gas. The diesel option is 190 horsepower, the gas option is 252 horsepower. It all depends on what you need. If you need a vehicle that's more powerful, even though the diesel is powerful enough, because it's as fast as not faster than most vehicles you see on the road. If you do want the extra pep, then I'd say go for the gas. But most persons will be perfectly fine with the diesel, and the diesel gets you a better fuel economy rating. Just to get standard 18-inch wheels, as you go up in the line, you get 19s and 20s, depending on what trim you choose once again. Around the back here, we have LED taillights as standard. So you know the Audis are known for the LED designs, for the headlights and the taillights, and there's no shortage here. They still have it standard on all Q5s. And you have kick to open and the kick to close. Your hands are full. At any point, you just kick underneath. One carry key in.
Okay, yeah.
One carry key in your pocket or your bag. When it's on your person, it's very easy. Kick underneath and you move back, so you realize you're not in the way of the trunk. This is leather interior as standard. And then we get on to here, which is the cockpit of the Q5. Now this is a digital display, as you can see, fully digital, and Audi is the best digital displays of all. And it's a full touchscreen multimedia interface. I'm going to show you as well. So I'm going to get the key for you 1 second. You can take a seat if you like.
Yes,
you can get an idea of what it feels like in there. Give me 2 minutes here. This is the daytime running lights are on right now. LEDs. And turn on. So you can see the full, but these lights are bright.
How much again? Tell me. I
They have them usually for about 12.5 up, depending on the trim. So 12.5 to about 16.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem at all.
You don't know about the Porsche. I'm
Yeah,
not
man,
really,
Porsche is here.
but I don't know. I'm not really interested, but I just would like to know the price. You know.
I'm going to call him for you, okay?
That's the Porsche. Which Porsche? Macan GTM.
So this is the Macan, this is the highest grade in the Macan, which is the GTS.
Oh, really? You have the price? Yeah, I didn't see it.
Right, and this one is listed at 21.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Bye.
Hier nochmal für euch die Preise von den 7 Autos, die ich mir angeguckt habe. Das war einmal der BMW X1 ab 66.470 €, dann der BMW X3 von 70.600 € bis 82.300 €. Der BMW X5 war ab 105.850 €, der VW Tiguan von 41.200 € bis 58.200 €. Der Audi Q3 ging ab 50.300 € los. Der Audi Q5 war von 73.530 € bis 94.120 €. Und zum Schluss der Porsche Macan GTS, der kostete 126.810 €.
So, ihr wisst jetzt Bescheid, wie viel ihr mitbringen müsst, wenn ihr euch einen BMW neu kaufen wollt. Wenn es nicht so hilfreich war, dann gebt dem gern einen Daumen nach oben. Ihr könnt auch gern da unten auf Abonnieren klicken und dann sehen wir uns im nächsten Video. Macht's gut, eure Ricarda.